Greetings all, Ferrari Man 601 here. Welcome to F1 2017 and welcome to Monaco. Notice how dark the sky is. Well, that's because it's nighttime. It's midnight here in the Principality and we have a 12-minute short qualifying session coming at us right now. Let's go to the car setup screen and just double check everything.
The factory put in a lot of hours getting the car ready for you this weekend. Let's repay them with a strong performance.
Yeah. Everybody put in their heart and soul, I know. It's the McLaren Honda! Yes, the McHonda has come among us once again, and, well, it's bad. It's going to be really bad, but we already knew that. So, let's just see what we could do in this thing. Monaco at night. It's going to be a little interesting. Yeah, Parfumé rules. Send me out.
We'll make the changes you requested. All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
All right. Obviously, the McLaren Honda is not the best car on the grid by any means. Of course, McLaren, they definitely made waves in 2017 and, of course, going back to 2015 when they first signed the deal with Honda. They said, oh yes, it's the best chassis on the grid. We just don't have the right engine at the moment, but we're getting there. 2015 went by and they never got there. 2016 went by and they never got there. 2017 went by and, well, it was embarrassing. They were like amateurs. So, yes, this year, 2018, with Renault power, McLaren still can't do anything right. McLaren even considering a run in IndyCar, teaming up with Andretti Autosport. McLaren, they're going to bungle that as well, in my estimation. Fernando Alonso is going to be left high and dry in the driver market. There's a slim chance he might end up at Red Bull. There's an even slimmer chance that he might end up at Ferrari. However, what's most likely is that Fernando Alonso will remain at McLaren, at least in my estimation, for at least one more year. And then 2020, he'll probably jump ship to IndyCar full-time. Anyway, running around Monaco at night, this is definitely interesting, to say the least. Anyway, full boost, well, full fuel anyway. On our first qualifying attempt here. Raikkonen fastest at the moment with a 1:13.6. What can we do in the McHonda? I mean, if McLaren really did have the best chassis on the grid, it should be doing very well here at Monaco, where engine power is not that important. Case in point, 2018, Daniel Ricciardo winning in the Red Bull, which is a very good chassis, but he had engine problems for most of the race. Still managed to hold everybody else behind him. And the lap time, it's a 1:14, which is good for P4 at the moment. That's not going to last. We're only up that high because not too many other guys have put in a time yet. That was a kiss into the barriers. No damage. I will say, running Monaco at night, it looks a lot different. But it looks very nice. I really do like the immersion that you get. The atmosphere is tremendous here. Always is, but at night it just adds a little bit something more. I do imagine the lighting situation at Monaco would be adequate at night, should Formula One want to run a night race here. These are public roads after all, and they do need to be lit quite well. We improve on our time. Doesn't really look like it, maybe. Nope. We're not going to make it. Very marginal, maybe, but nope. No improvement for us. We are going to run out of fuel before the end of this lap. We have backed off. We're going to try to get back out for one more run. Who is that in front? I think that's Van Dorn.
Currently in P9.
Down into P5 at the moment. That's not a bad place to be, if I may say so. Right on the cusp of running out of fuel, just trying to get back to the pits as quickly as possible. And there is fuel out. But here is the pit in.
Less than a lap of fuel now.
Perfect.
Tank is empty.
We got that done right on time. Wonderful. So, holding P5 at the moment, that's not a bad place to be. It's a lot better than I thought we'd be at this point. See how much time we have left in this session. Is it worth going back out? I do wonder. See where we stack up. Back into the garage. Let's see where we stand. Within 5 minutes remaining in the session. How does it look? Yeah, 4:42 remaining. We're in P6 now. All right, Vettel with a 13.1. We've done a 14.8. Daniel Ricciardo is nearly
So far,
a full
our
second
fastest
quicker.
lap is a 1:14.8.
Yeah, I know. Let's do one more run. Let's just get some new tires on. Another set of Ultra Softs. And you guys can send me back out on my way.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
All right. One more stab at it. In P6 now. Nice clear road in front of us for the moment.
You've fallen down the order. You're
P7.
now in P7.
That's all right. And anything we can do in this car that's in the top 10 really is gravy. Let's see. Tires are nearly there. Get into mix 4. And here we go. Clear track. Sector 1 so far so good. 38 now. It'd be cool to start in the top 10. DRS open. What can we do? Fourth. That's not easy to do in this car. Still up on our personal best. Hopefully this traffic in front won't hold us up. Should just remain clear of him. Lost some time there in the last sector. Not going to improve. Qualifying complete. Looks like that's good for fourth. Yep, there it is. Oh, that is a resplendent qualifying effort in this car.
All set then for the race
Wow,
tomorrow.
look at that.
But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Vettel, Hamilton, and Kimi Räikkönen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Well, that is P4 in qualifying for us. That was not easy, but evidently it worked out a treat. We're in the 13s along with all the other front runners. We managed to out-qualify both of the Red Bulls and one of the Mercedes. Valtteri Bottas behind us on the grid. That is pretty incredible. A row 2 start in Monaco here for the McHonda. Well, that's really cool. Look at Van Dorn languishing down there in 17th. He must not feel too good right now. Behind him, all of the rejects, Palmer and Wehrlein. Ericsson down there in P20. Pretty par for the course field, I must say. But we do have to see what happens in the race, which we shall see presently. Welcome to the midnight grid here at Monaco. I do have to say, this McLaren kind of looks good under the lights here. Very cool to see all of that, of course. However, fourth on the grid, this car has no business being here, but here we are, trying to do Fernando Alonso some justice. Well, carrying a little bit of extra fuel on the ultra soft tires to start. We'll see what happens into Saint-Denis. Stand by. Raikkonen there. Squeezing me into the barrier on the formation lap almost. I have to watch out for him. Our strategy for this is pretty simple. Try and keep our nose clean. We'll hope for an incident in front of us, but that's not likely considering the guys in front of us are all very good. Vettel on pole, Hamilton second, Raikkonen third. And then it's us in the most unlikely position in this McHonda. It's maybe the highest we run all day, so enjoy it while it lasts. Monaco at night in the McLaren Honda. How crazy can you be? One of you in a recent live stream for 4,000 subscribers, you asked me if I ever had nightmares, and I said, well, I'm not really afraid of much, so I tend not to have too many nightmares, but I will modify that statement slightly. I do have nightmares about being Fernando Alonso in an alternate timeline stuck in the McLaren Honda. Poor Fernando. This guy just has no luck with his career moves for the most part. Hopefully things turn out better for him starting in 2019, wherever he may end up. For us, though, heading to the grid. Let's get ourselves lined up. We're online, heading for Sandoval. We'll see what happens here. Everybody else coming into position.
The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, stand by for some craziness. 20 laps around this place. It's going to be fast and frantic. Here we go. Lights out. And away we go. Decent launch off the grid, but Bottas with an even better launch. He really squeezes us into Sandoval. We lose a position to him. That was squeezing beyond squeezing. Literally punting me off the road there. Raikkonen setting up all sort of sparks. He lost a position as well to Bottas. That was crazy. How did he make that start? That's like Austria 2017 all over again. I mean, I thought my reaction was halfway decent. Bottas, though, they fired him out of a cannon or something. Yellow flags up briefly there in the hairpin. Looks like they've been stubbed down. All right, let's recover from that. That was, that rocked my world a little bit.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
No kidding. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing in here now? You want me to pay attention? Not sure I could do that. Lewis Hamilton sets fastest lap. I wonder if he's overtaken Vettel for P1. Feels stringing out almost immediately. Raikkonen getting a little bit wide there heading into Casino Square. Daniel Ricciardo is all over our gearbox. Let's just try and keep in touch with Kimi Raikkonen. We get DRS. Normally I would say that might be an advantage, but here DRS doesn't do much, really. All of your overtakes have to be honest around here. Watch the Ferrari pull away down the straights.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has
It's actually not. That's surprising. We're not doing too bad right now. This is tremendous for the McHonda. It has no business fighting with a Ferrari, but here it is. Where's Ricciardo? A little bit of a gap, not much. DRS. Raikkonen has DRS on Hamilton ahead of him. Ricciardo probably has DRS as well. It doesn't, of course, do anything. lap 4 of 20. Let's just get settled in now. Gap to Ricciardo remaining more or less stable. That's good. There it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, right in front of us. Don't have DRS on Raikkonen this time by. Really cutting Sandoval there. Stewards didn't notice, therefore it didn't happen. Personal best in Sector 1. Check up there real quick. Fuel delta plus 2.22 or so. Again, we are carrying a little bit of extra fuel so we can run in the more aggressive engine modes for a bit longer. Not enough to run the whole race in Mix 3 though. DRS on Raikkonen once more.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Lap 6. Feeling a little bit of a drop off in the car now. Ricciardo getting a little closer.
Hamilton's out in front.
Hamilton has taken the lead. Not good for Ferrari fans. Once again, Ferrari bungling Monaco. That's very wide through us, guys. Ricciardo has gotten a bit closer. We are starting to fall off the cliff. Check our tires. Yeah, starting to wear a little bit. Very manageable. It's just that we've lost the ultimate performance. It's a big kiss on the barrier again. No damage. Pulled out on Ricciardo again a little bit. Starting to struggle a little bit with traction. Nobody diving in the pits around us.
The window is open. The pit window is open.
Let's see. I've been cutting Sandoval every lap and they're not penalizing me for it. Interesting. Reminds me of a bug that goes back a long way. Formula 1 2001 on the PS2. When you were qualifying in Monaco, you could cut the Nouvelle Chicane with no penalty, and it basically guaranteed you pole position every single time. You couldn't cut it in the race, but you could cut it in qualifying. That's how I got pole position at Monaco in my early days simming Formula 1. Here is the Nouvelle Chicane. Gaining a little bit on Raikkonen again. Again, just marginally, expecting him to dive into the pits. We're in our pit window, but we're not going to stop this time by. Probably eke out one more lap. Nobody else in front of us stops. Ricardo stops behind us. All right.
The gap behind is 6.8 seconds.
Verstappen now inherits P4 behind us. Stoffel's in the pits. Will stop this lap. Go into mix one. Save a little bit of fuel while we can. And Kimi also pits. Into the box. Momentarily, we overtake Bottas and Raikkonen. We won't maintain those positions.
Go, go, go.
They held us forever to let those guys by. All right, back to the status quo. P5, we should resume in P5 or P6. We'll see how we rejoin. Yep, Verstappen goes by. Up into mix three again. We'll wait for some heat to get into these tires. Verstappen may have yet to stop, so let's not kill ourselves over it yet. We drop down to P6 for the time being. And we lost that gap on track because we had to be held for Bottas and Raikkonen to get by in the pit lane. Yeah, Verstappen looks a little slow. He must be stopping. Hamilton resetting fastest lap. Verstappen does not dive into the pits. Perez in P7.
Front is 2.0 seconds.
Fuel delta plus 0.86. We are going to have to save fuel.
seconds.
Stoffel 21.1 behind. Do a little bit of fuel saving through the slower parts of the lap.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds.
Definitely, I do feel now that this car has fallen off the cliff.
13.7 seconds.
13 seconds behind P1, who I believe is Lewis Hamilton. Cannot fight Ricciardo up ahead. It's just not gonna happen. Only hope that we may have is a late safety car, as we kiss the barriers yet again. More so have to worry about Perez behind. And he has the Mercedes engine. Personal split times have dropped off. It's now a defensive race for the next 5 laps. Hold off Perez, hope for a safety car, but that's about all we can do at this point. We have no pace to catch up to the guys in front of us. It was worth a try, but not quite enough.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.4 seconds.
4.4, and that gap is continuing to increase. Locking up into Sandoval, that's not what you need. That'll grab your attention. Perez looking racy. And I'm in fuel save mode now. Car continues to feel good enough. Making lap 16 of 20.
Laps of fuel remaining.
Yep, that's why we're managing that fuel. Frequent mixture adjustments. Pulling a train, it's the Perez-Verstappen train.
The gap to the leader is 19.7 seconds.
19.7 seconds up to Hamilton there.
30.9 seconds.
Can't believe no yellows, no VSCs, no safety cars. Pretty tame day here in Monaco. All 20 cars still running. Tire wear situation is bang on. I say as we murder them into the Nouvelle Chicane.
The gap to the car ahead is 8.6 seconds.
8.6 seconds up to Ricardo. Not a chance of fighting. 2 laps to go. Well, 3 technically speaking. You know what I mean. It is all just concentration at this point.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Should be slightly under our fuel target. As in, we'll have slightly more fuel than we absolutely need to finish the race. That's good. Still, we do seem to have a little bit better traction than Perez behind us. Any little advantage you can get counts. And it counts for a lot, especially around this place. Now it's a little sideways through Casino Square. As the little side street cuts in and you get the bump. Really holding up that Force India now. We absolutely couldn't compete with him if he got in front of us, so our objective is to keep him behind now with 1.5 laps remaining. Plus 0.92 is the fuel delta.
10.8 seconds.
Last lap.
Lap of the race.
This is where Perez has looked racy. And again, he looks racy. Just hold him back. We're just hanging on. Hanging on in McHonda By Night.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Well, thank you. Nice of you to tell me on the last lap. Fuel's looking really good. You're managing it well. Well, geez. What do you think I've been paying attention to for the last 19 laps? Should be able to keep it in mix 3 for the remainder of the race now. Uh-oh. Heard some rumbling back there. It's fireworks. It's fireworks! It's not my tire going down. I thought I had a rear puncture. It's fireworks. Well, that was slightly terrifying. Wasn't expecting all that. But here we come to finish 6th in the McHonda at Monaco at night. It doesn't get much harder than that, but there it is.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
I think we could be proud of that. The team don't seem to care very much. They're just like, take care of the car on the way in. Come on. You finished 6th.
So, another fantastic
Ungrateful
victory for the
bastards is what
Silver
they are.
Arrows. So, Ash,
Park for Bay.
how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
And as the adrenaline dies down after another eventful Grand Prix, here come the top 3 out onto the podium.
Hamilton, Vettel, and Bottas. Your top 3 podium finishers here in Monaco. Nice trophy. And the final
Moving
results.
on to the
Driver of the day, who is it?
Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Well, it's got to be Felipe Massa, hasn't
What?
it? He fought so hard and had incredible pace at times.
Excuse
I don't
me,
think
Felipe
anyone
Massa,
did a
driver
better
of the
job
day?
today.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Anthony, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Somebody find Anthony Davidson and tell me he has no idea what he's talking about. Felipe Massa, driver of the day. He started in 13th, he finished 10th. He's up 3 spots. Fine, 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 fine. I understand I started 4th, I finished 6th, but look at what I was driving. I was driving, as Fernando Alonso would say, the car is a yoke. It's a yoke, as he says. So, yeah, an utter joke that McLaren is, but there it is, P6. Look, Van Dorn in 17th. He started 17th, goes nowhere all day long. Everybody finishes, though. Ericsson, the only car a lap down. So, not too bad. 19 of 20 cars on the lead lap. Terrible day for Stroll, terrible day for Van Dorn. Palmer goes nowhere, Fairline goes nowhere, Ericsson goes nowhere, Grosjean down a heap of positions, Sainz down a heap of positions, Hulkenberg goes nowhere. Basically, a lot of people went nowhere today. I went backwards, technically speaking, but so did everybody else, save for Bottas and Ricciardo. Hamilton there, he was always going to win anyway, wasn't he? So, yeah, that is Monaco in the McHonda By Night here in F1 2017. I'm going to miss the McHonda, I do say. Obviously, F1 2018 coming out, we're going to have the McRenault, which is not much better, but McHonda just has a better ring to it. Unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to it before too long, but let's enjoy it while we can. Speaking of enjoyment, I hope you enjoyed this one. FerrariMan601 saying thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you soon.